Get ready. The Hot 20. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is your DJ.
Big country.
This is your summertime station.
Hey everybody, this is Darren from the Darren Morris Band.
This is Audra McLaughlin from Season 6 of The Voice, Team Blake.
Hey everybody, this is Richard Lewis.
Hey everybody, we're the Darlings, and you're listening to our good friend Big Country on WBCW Florida Country Radio.
When I think of you, it leaves me cold and all alone, like a lonely simmer in the darkness rolling on, like a train crying through a foggy night. I think of anything I got to do to get you off my mind. Bring back memories, baby, when you were here with me. Another shot of whiskey, bartender can play. You're playing our love songs all night long as I fall asleep and dream. Whatever I got to do, bring back the memory. I sat in the dark with this broken heart, reminisce about the lips I miss and wonder where you are. And just like that, you're back, along with the love that you had. And memory, baby, when you were here with me, another shot of whiskey, bartender can play. You're playing our love songs all night long as we fall asleep and dream. Whatever I got to do, bring back a memory. I find a way to see your face even though you're gone. Another day goes by, I'm holding on all night long. And your memory, baby, when you were here with me, another shot of whiskey, bartender complete. You're playing our love songs all night long as I fall asleep and dream. Whatever I got to do, bring back the memory. Bring back the memory. Whatever I got to do, bring back a memory.
It's another Sunday night right here, WBCW Florida Country Radio, hanging with you here, and the posts have just came in, and we have now the nominees, 10 nominees for Female Entertainer of the Year for 2017. So make sure you check out our Facebook page and check it out. Matter of fact, while I'm here, I'll go ahead and read them for you. Oh, been a lazy weekend. Been fixing up some equipment and stuff like that because we're going to be out at Leesburg Bike Fest next weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Wildwood. It's on US 301 at the Wildwood Entertainment Complex, sponsored by Born to Ride magazine. We're going to have all kind of biker games, and we're going to have live music. And, of course, I'll be out there hosting Thursday through Sunday, so make sure you come and check it out. If you want any more information on it, go to www.wwofp.com. Is that right? WWOFP. Wildwood Off-Road. No. Wildwood Off-Road Park. WWORP.com. I always get that messed up. But, all right, let me, I'll read you here all the good stuff. Of course, we also had our nominees for the for band or duo entertainer of the year for 2017. Let's we'll read those off here real quick to you, just to kind of give everybody the heads up. We're still waiting on the male entertainers to come in. It looks like it's going to be a close one because there's a lot of close ties on that right now. So that'll probably come in probably sometime tomorrow, I would say. But here, let me give you a rundown here real quick. Okay, so for Duo Group of the Year, we got 10 nominees: Diamond Dixie, Rowdy Johnson Band, The Darlings, Texas Crossing, Darren Morris Band, Highway Women, Two Steel Girls, The Mullen Sisters, Sawdust Road, and Tobacco Road Band. And then, of course, we just got done posting Female Entertainers of the Year nominees. They are Maggie Baugh, Christy James, Donna Joe, or some people know her by Donna Carroll, Jessie Lynn, our favorite girl from Alabama, Donica Knight, she's got the #1 song right now this year, Acting Like a Lady. Of course, you heard it first right here on WBCW last year when she won our Top 20 Countdown. Continuing on, we got Audra McLaughlin, Julie Roberts. Now, Julie Roberts is going to be a surprise because a lot of people don't know about Julie. If you're as old as I am, I'm not saying she's old. Julie, listen, I'm not saying you're old. Julie had the #1 song back in the early 2000s called Breakdown Here, Men in Mascara. She's from the days of Gretchen Wilson, Terry Clark. What was some of the other ones that was real popular back then? That's when a lot of the artists that were starting now was getting their starting up then. And yeah, she's got some great music. I promise you, you can hear it right here on Florida Country Radio. And then around the top 3, Michelle Lee, Siobhan, and of course, she goes for 2 in a row for this year, Casey Page. Of course, you know she was the one that won Entertainer of the Year last year here at Florida Country Radio. She is also nominated again this year. So those are your 10 nominees for Female Entertainer of the Year right here at Florida Country Radio. We're going to be talking to our friends Derek Crider and Heather Lynn tonight, 2 Nashville songwriters, country music artists who just made the move from Pennsylvania down to Nashville. And I'm still waiting on the wedding invitation, but you never know. But we're going to be talking with them tonight here on the show. We'll kick it off here real quick. Here's Derek's latest single. This one's called Yoga, right here at Florida Country Radio.
Got them windows down, all jacked up, I'm ready to go. I got that cooler packed, I got that beer stacked, and a little Haggard on the radio. Yeah, another Friday night, you better hold on tight, 'cause I'm looking for another place to go. Yeah, these girls, they cruise right in, I don't know where they've been, but it's time for another little show. Another Friday night, you better hold on tight, 'cause these girls are out of control. You better look out. Tight yoga pants, a little free porn stance. These girls are ready to go. Yeah, you better look out. That girl walks in, dressed all up in sin, and I can smell the sweet perfume. Yeah, what she was looking for, I thought she was the girl next door, but hell, baby, what was I supposed to do? Another Friday night, you better hold on tight, 'cause these girls are out of control. You better look out. Tight yoga pants, a little free porn.
WBCW right here Sunday nights hanging with you. Florida Country Radio, Central Florida's #1 station for new country. Hey, check it out. We also got a GoFundMe page floating around if you want to help out the station. We're trying to get sponsors too. We have the opportunity to broadcast on AM radio here locally. We just need a little bit of help. Anything that you can possibly do to help, it'd be great. Check out all our pages, Florida Country Radio. Facebook page, the Twitter page, the Instagram page. It's all at FL Country Radio. You can find it very easy, but we appreciate anything that you would like to help. If you have any questions or comments about our shows, send us an email at actionworksmusic@gmail.com. If you want to submit music, also send it at actionworksmusic@gmail.com. Here's the other half that we're talking with tonight. This is Heather, Derek's better half. I say that with authority because it is true. A little bit of George Jones for you right here. Check it out.
I love country music. I love country boys. I love country cooking. And I love country noise. I thought I knew what country was until I heard this song. I didn't know what country was till I heard George Jones. Until I heard George Jones. I love country sunsets. I love country style. I love a country kick in the pants, and I love country smiles. I thought I knew what country was until I heard this song. I didn't know what country was till I heard George Jones. Until I heard George Jones. Until I heard George Jones. Until I heard George Jones. My heart was breaking when I took the grand tour. I washed my pain away with some white lightning. He thinks I still care when I see him. Tonight the bottle, it let me down. Oh, George Jones. Oh, George Jones. I love country dancing. I love country clear. I love a country kicking the dirt, and I love country beer. I thought I knew what country was until I heard this song. I didn't know what country was until I heard George Jones. Till I heard George Jones. Till I heard George Jones. Until I heard George Jones.
WBCW Sunday night hanging with you. We got some music here, a couple songs to play for you until we get ready to talk to them. We're going to be talking to them about 8:30 tonight, so make sure you got the coffee or the liquid courage or whatever floats your boat tonight. Being the fact that it is Sunday, tomorrow's Monday. Yes, I said Monday, work day. Ha! Of course, every day for me is a work day. And then you got all the crap that's happening on in the news. And some days you just want to take the TV and just throw it out the window. Or better yet, just shut off all the news media. I look at it this way. Check this out. if you was to take all the news media that's on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, more or less Facebook, and took it all off, there wouldn't be nothing on Facebook. I kid you not. No, can't say that. There'd be recipes, because all y'all's like to post a lot of recipes, man. Let me tell you. Here's a brand new one from our good buddy here at the station. This is his latest song. Let me grab it here for you. Where's he at here? I just had him here. Where's it at? Where's it at? Oh. Did I find it? I did. Milton Patton. This is our good buddy, Milton Patton. And this is his brand new single that was released a couple months ago called Long Black Leather Coat. Right here, Florida Country Radio.
See how he glides his feet across the marble floor. He steps just high enough, never less, never more. Two women walking, they're talking, low down in the throat. They give him A for attitude for what's inside his coat. Attitude inside that long black leather coat. He's got that attitude inside that long black leather coat. He's got no excuse for his grace, looks and style. His eyes burn through her dress like a California wildfire. She looks closer, and now he's captured her curiosity. She's stroking that long black leather, shoulders down to his knees. Attitude inside that long black leather coat. He's got that attitude inside that long black leather coat. He leaves no doubt of what's inside that leather coat. He's got that long black leather attitude. His heart beats on the inside lining. It comes together with the leather on the outside like it rhyming. Her mouth pressed against his lips, he burns with the confidence. Now he's got her where she's wanted, down to his strong leather grip. Attitude inside that long black leather coat. There's power deep down inside that leather coat. Attitude inside that long black leather coat. He's got that long black leather attitude. He's Hollywood handsome, but you and I to see him gloat. There's really no doubt what's in that long black leather coat. The leather coat for loving women, and all other ladies bidding for that long black leather attitude.
WBCW Long Black Leather Coat right there by Milton Patton, our buddy. One more song to throw at you real quick before we talk to Derek and Heather tonight. They're going to be on the phone together, so it should be interesting. But you never know. This is a brand new one from Madeline Victoria, who we haven't heard from in a while. This song here was released a few months back. This is called Hold On right here, Florida Country Radio. Brand new song right there, released a few months ago from Madeline, Victoria. The song is called Hold On, right here at WBCW, Florida Country Radio. We want to welcome everybody listening to the show tonight. Anybody that's in the chat room, we want to say hi. And, so we got about 3 minutes, and we're going to give Derek and Heather a call. Matter of fact, let's do this. I think we got time for one more song. We'll throw one more song here in. Come on, where's that? Is that it? Okay. Let's do this. We'll throw in another single from Derek, and then we'll give them a shout. This is one of his not latest singles. This actually came out about a year ago. This one here is called Friday Night Lights. Check it out. We'll be right back on the phone with Derek, Crider, and Heather.
Tail lights and homecoming queens. It was a place to be seen. Sold out crowds and big time greens. Small town on the back streets. Nothing to do and nothing to see. But somehow we made it through. We were running fast. We were riding. Every night was another chance to get it right, gonna make it last. These are the days you're gonna miss, like your first car or your first kiss. Yeah, I'm feeling good tonight. We're so unstoppable. Gonna take it to the morning light. Searching for that prodigal. Gotta make it last all night. Anything's possible. Damn these Friday night lights. After school on the 30-yard line, smoke a little something just to pass the time. Hanging out with the lower class. Freshmen girls always were up last. Riding out to Weatherby, drag strip racing like you never seen. Hot rods and hoopties, burning up the night till 2:45. Yeah, I'm feeling good tonight. We're so unstoppable. Gonna take it to the morning light. Make it last all night. Anything's possible. Damn these Friday night lights. Be looking good tonight, and anything's possible. Just trying to get it right. You know we're unstoppable. Damn these Friday night lights. Yeah, I'm feeling good tonight. We're so unstoppable. Gonna take it to the morning light. It last all night.
Well, yeah, if you come from a small town, Friday Night Lights is the way to go. You know, you got Friday Night Football, and then whatever they happens on the weekends, of course, that's what happens when you got a small town like that. Speaking of big people, we got the famous Derek Crider and Heather Lynn on the phone. She is actually fixing me chicken and dumplings right now, so we don't want to bug her too much. But, hey, guys, how you doing?
What's up, BC Lee? How you doing, brother?
Hi, BC Lee.
Same old, same old. So, like I was telling you earlier, I got the posters for the Wall of Fame. Thank you very much. They look good.
That's what we do. Cocktails and dreams. Cocktails and dreams.
There you go. There you go. So, I really like the new single from you, Derek, Yoga. That is a kick-ass song. Everybody at Bike Week loved it. And I'm getting ready. Cool. I'm getting ready to do another Bike Fest this weekend, and that's going to also go with me too. But, yeah, it's a good upbeat song. Everybody loves it. Heather, everybody likes your song, George Jones.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, everybody likes your song, George Jones. I think it's a cool song. And I will say this right now. We almost got the tallies in, but it looks like you're a sure lock-in for Male Entertainer of the Year for this year. So I just wanted to let you know that, Derek. So,
oh, that's great, Derek.
Congrats on that. And
thanks.
But yeah. So what you guys been doing? Tell us about the the big move from Pennsylvania down to Nashville.
It went very smoothly.
Yeah. Nothing ever goes smoothly with you two. Come on.
No, honestly, we really lucked out. Everything worked out. Like, everything fell into place. No problems at all. I couldn't believe it. We keep talking about it, how we're very lucky. Everything just fell into place. So nothing crazy.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. And
threw all my stuff in a U-Haul, and here we are.
Yeah, literally. We threw everything in a truck and left.
How many Dairy Queens did you hit on the way down?
I think 2, right? Well, and I don't know if you know this or not, but I worked at an ice cream store for 14 years. So I'm an ice cream fanatic. I love ice cream.
Well, then you should invent your own personal flavor.
I know, I should. You're absolutely
Everybody
right.
in Nashville's doing either whiskey or bourbon or something, or moonshine. You should do ice cream.
I know. I wanted to own my own ice cream place. That was one of my dreams. Yep.
Nashville would be the place to do it. There you go. The singing ice cream shop. Oh,
that's so good.
or the country ice cream shop. There you go.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Oh, Derek, you're gonna have to work a lot harder now. I just kind of threw you under the bus there, Bubba.
One of my dreams was to own my own strip club, but that went to the wayside.
Oh, hey, I'm right there with you, buddy. Fort Lauderdale's the place down here in Florida. Come on, get out of Nashville.
I know. That's why he wanted to do yoga pants. It was a safe way of.
Yeah, I see what happens at those Bike Week years, BC Lee. I see what's going on.
Oh yeah, we know what's going on.
No.
I saw the St. Patty's Day pictures.
Yeah, we know.
I saw your St. Patty's Day pictures.
I have no recollection of them people. I don't know them. I know some of the girls that do work there, and that's all I got to say about that. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Family show.
No. This is internet. We can say what we want on here, but I just to protect the innocent and the unwilling. That we don't say no names and whatnot. So.
Good.
But no. Most of them pictures are all friends of mine. They work there. They've been, well, let's see. I've been there 5 years now, so they've been down there about as long as I have. So, yeah, they're all good people. You know, one big happy family out there, and it's good. But this is the first year that I was asked to do Leesburg Bike Fest, so that's going to be cool because it'll be a first time for us. So.
When are you gonna have when are you gonna invite me to come down and play? We can have a big bash,
dude. When I win the lottery, I didn't. My ticket didn't hit last night, but when I win the lottery, I promise you, I'll have everybody down here.
Yeah, you should do like a Florida festival. Do something of your own with the radio. You know,
I would love to. We got a GoFundMe page up right now that we're trying to get some sponsors and whatnot because we actually have the opportunity to broadcast on local radio AM station if we get some sponsors, and I'm trying like crazy to get that, but it's tough. It's tough because the internet radio is not quite there just yet. It hasn't really. I mean, it's climbing the hill. It's climbing the hills. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like that thing on The Price is Right. You know, that guy that climbs a hill and it gets to the top, and he's just quite there, not yet, but he's almost over. I think once it gets over to the top and starts coming down the other way, oh yeah, the internet radio is going to be it. That's and FM radio is worried about it. I'm telling you, they are scared. They're running scared because they don't know how to fix it. They don't know how to stop it, and it's going to happen.
Sure, they can't. Yeah, they can't really.
Too many options, you know, with satellite and the Pandora and Spotify and all that. It's just, you know.
Yeah, well, and plus, you know, they're building automobiles that, you know, don't even really have hardly any FM stations anymore. It's just all Wi-Fi or like you said, satellite radio.
Well, I know a lot of people they just plug their phone into USB into their their cars. And
exactly. Yeah.
Playlists, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely. So what's been going on with you guys? Are you guys writing any new music, or I'm still waiting for the wedding invitation.
I know we don't have a wedding date just yet.
And you guys have been together what, 20 years?
Yeah. I know, it's like we're married. No, we literally just moved, so once we're pretty much settled, so we're gonna start figuring that out soon.
Well, that's good. Does everybody miss you back up there in Pennsylvania?
Oh yeah, but we miss them too.
Heather just had some of her family here for Easter.
My brothers and my sister-in-law. That was interesting.
They couldn't wait to party in Nashville.
I know, right?
They went to what was it, Motown Monday?
Yeah, Motown.
That was probably the whole reason why you guys moved down there, so you can get your family down there, so they can just say they partied in Nashville.
Absolutely. I think they were happy to see me, but I think they were more happy to party.
Yeah.
They're having a good time.
Their main goal was the drink. That's what it was.
There you go.
Yeah, so, but you know what's so funny? We're at the bars, and my family, we're Italian, and we stood out. Oh my God! Like we look like the Italian mafia sitting at a table, and there's like everyone else, and there's like us. It was pretty funny. They just kept saying we don't look like anyone here. I'm like, I know, just don't make eye contact.
Well, that's the problem. That's the problem with Nashville, because Nashville is changing like crazy. Nobody looks the same. I was talking to Eric Durant's the other night on the show, and he says from when he first started in Nashville 15 years ago, Music Row has changed. He said all the places that he used to hang out are nothing but hippies now. So it's constantly changing, and believe it or not, there's a lot of people pissed off about that.
Yeah, I'm friends with a few people who are locals who were born here, and they're I don't know, Nashville's growing rapidly, and they like that because money is good. The businesses are arriving, everything's going really well, but then just to get to point A to point B, it's so much traffic. It's just I don't know. They said it's not the same. Nashville's kind of losing its small town feel.
It is.
So they're not happy about that.
Yeah, it is. Nashville's turning into what Orlando did 20 years ago. Because when we moved, when Mom and Dad moved down here in 1971, right before Disney World opened, there wasn't hardly anything here. Now you can hardly move here in Orlando because of everything that's here. You got all the attractions and tourists and entertainment and stuff like that. But that's the same way with Nashville. It happened because of the music. And now I think, and from what I also hear from my sources in Nashville, a lot of people are going and moving out of Nashville because if you think about it, you don't have to be in Nashville to make music anymore because of all the technology. Computers, emails, you could cut a song, produce a song over in, Spokane, Washington, and send it over to Nashville if you need it, mixed or whatever, or mastered, and they send it right back to you.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that is very true. Just the only thing down here for Nashville is a lot of songwriting opportunities, a lot of really talented artists to write with. That's what we're focusing on, just writing more songs.
We're focusing on working with songwriters and publishers and stuff like that. It's kind of like where we're at. And of course, playing live too. We're got we're doing 3 gigs.
We got 3 gigs this week. Yeah.
We're doing 3 gigs this week in town.
Are
And
you
a
doing
couple writers
are you
nights.
doing more gigs now than what you were doing before you moved, or have you kind of slowed down a little bit, or is that by choice?
We actually, well, I mean, we took off. Basically, we were off the past almost 3 months, and we just did a couple writers nights, and now
We did a couple gigs.
Now we're kind of getting back in the swing of things. I'm doing basically a full tour this summer.
Right.
You know, and heading back up, up the East Coast, and we're doing gigs in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia possibly, and then obviously here. We're looking at maybe some stuff in North Carolina. I'm doing a show with Phil Vassar and Lee Greenwood, doing a big festival with those guys up in Hershey, Pennsylvania. So that'll be fun.
That's cool.
And then,
are you guys trying to get down to Florida at all?
Yeah, I honestly would like to. Actually, the ice cream store I worked at, my boss retired down in Florida, and I tried to go down there and see her.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. So I honestly would love to play down in Florida. I played a few gigs in Cape Coral, Florida, around like Fort Myers area. That was like maybe a couple years ago, but I haven't been down there since then. It's been like 2 years.
Yeah, I think if we came down there, it'd be like more of us just an acoustic kind of thing, just
Yeah.
on a guitar, because we couldn't probably
It's just easier.
pack everybody up
Yeah.
there. I don't think we could roll with that. It's just too expensive.
Well, it's also I think the tradition of country music has changed a little bit here in Florida, because it seems like Florida is more geared towards the younger crowd, which is I would say not probably pop music or hip hop, or maybe a little bit of techno music, stuff like that. The country scene is very hard to do here unless you really got some pull and you got people that's got money to back you up with it, because all the big venues, all the big country venues around town has really they've really gone by the wayside. There's only 3 left that I know of that are huge, that's here in Central Florida, that can actually accommodate a full-size country band for any kind of gig or whatnot. Because Orlando used to be the place to go to, when brand new artists came out. I remember when Terry Clark was here. I remember when Gretchen Wilson came down. I remember when they all started here coming down, and everything has changed since then.
Right. Yeah. Do they do when you go see these bands in the bars? Are they doing line dancing or no?
Oh yeah, they do, but it's funny because a lot of the younger kids that I talk to, I haven't done any club music in a while, but when I was DJing, a lot of the younger crowd that I talk to now saying they really don't like the type of line dance music that's out there now, because you're dancing to Pitbull or somebody else, that's a little bit different music than regular actually country music that you used to dance to, like Alan or George or George Jones or any of them. But it's definitely changed, and I'd like to see it change too.
Are you doing the watermelon crawl, BC?
No.
What's the watermelon crawl?
No. Am I doing it right now? No, I'm sitting here talking to you, but I know what you're talking about.
I'm like really thinking about it. Like, how would you move to the watermelon crawl?
You know about the watermelon crawl?
Is Heather even old enough to know that song?
No, I don't.
She has no idea what
Oh, you don't even know what... Oh, my God, Heather.
No, Derek's rocking the cradle. I don't know that song.
Oh, my...
So now,
jeez.
Can you play that? Would you play that? Or that?
I can play that when we take our first break. I will. Matter of fact, I'll load that up as we get ready. I can't believe... Oh, my God.
All I can think is one-eyed, one-horned, one purple people.
No! Okay, now you're talking back in the 70s. Maybe even going back in the 60s.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
That's hysterical. Yeah, of course I don't know that. I think my parents were just born.
So when you go to commercial break, you got to play the watermelon crawl.
Oh, my God.
I will. I'll put it up there.
That's
But
hysterical.
tell us what else is going on. What's your long-term plans there in Nashville now that you've moved there and made the change? you want to be just nothing but complete songwriters, or do you also want to perform to? In other words, do you want to be like a Chris Stapleton in 20 years?
I don't know if I can get my hair that long and my beard that long.
Right. Well, because
try.
Well, because I mean, he was great. I mean, he was a great songwriter for years and years and years. And finally, finally somebody told him, "Hey, get your butt on stage and start performing." But then again, see, you guys have already got the jump on that because you do perform now. And are you wanting to keep doing that at the same time as you're writing songs? Because I know, I got a buddy that also writes in Nashville, and that's what he concentrates mostly on. He writes, it's Johnny Belford. He wrote the #1 song for Lee Brice. Yeah. And
I know that name.
Yeah, he does a few shows every now and then, but he strictly concentrates on writing songs. Is that what you eventually want to do?
Yeah, I mean, long term, I think we'll always be songwriters. But right now, while we're young, we're focusing on being artists, but we're still writing. I mean, at the end of the day.
Yeah, Heather just did a co-write.
I have another co-write coming up in a little bit. Just working with other artists, getting different ideas.
What's the song called again?
Oh my God, I wrote this song with these two guys from Alabama, Brian Attaway and Kimball Davis, and it's called Mystical Lady, and it is so heavy, it's rocking. It reminds me of it's like country meets heart. So, but it's great. Like I had a chance to work with different writers, and we kind of came out with a little bit of a different sound. So that's what I like about it, And Derek's doing the same thing, but this summer I'm playing back in Philly in the summertime, but Derek's got a full list of gigs. So, I mean, you're writing, but I think you're really focusing on gigging this summer, right?
Yeah, gigging, writing. I'll probably come out with some new stuff. Probably not till I think the earliest I would do anything new as far as recording wise would be till 2018 or something like that.
Now, would you say that you want to? So, are you trying to say that you want to stick with traditional, or you want to kind of mix it up a little bit? I mean, a lot of people don't like the fact that they're trying to mix music with country. But what is it going to keep you guys to keep doing what you do? Because I know you guys play whatever comes to mind. I think it doesn't make a difference what you guys play. It plays good. But I think this is my opinion, and I've said this before. Maybe they should just get rid of genres completely and just call it music.
Yeah, we say that all the time. Yeah, it's not really good to say you're a certain genre because I mean, especially today, like you said, everything's mixed up. They have people rapping in country songs. I mean, look at Sam Hunt. I mean, he's a genre all on its own.
Yeah. Well, Eric Church said genres are dead. Yeah.
I like Sam Hunt. He's cool and everything, but to me, personal opinion, he doesn't belong in country music. Yeah.
Right. But that's where he's marketed himself, and it worked out well for him.
It seems like I don't know. It's just everything's a trend. You know what I mean? Even though what people wear and their hats, it's just I don't know. Everybody's on. It just seems like everyone just copies one another, and I don't know. It's hard to figure out. You got to be yourself. And we went and saw. Do you know who Brian Davis is, BC?
Yeah, the name sounds familiar. Yeah.
Yeah, he's on tour with Brantley Gilbert.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
He's written a lot of songs for Brantley Gilbert, and we went and saw him over here. They had the they call Tin Pan South. It's the songwriters week in Nashville.
Right.
Yeah, and Ashley Campbell. We saw Glenn Campbell's daughter.
Yeah, Ashley Campbell. Yeah, we Mo Pitney was there. We talked to him a little bit. But we talked to Brian Davis, and he told me the best. He gave me some good advice. He's like, dude, whatever you do, just own it. Right. Don't try to chase anything. So I think you just kind of be yourself and just do. I mean, I write songs, and sometimes I'm like, oh well, this doesn't suit me. Maybe I can give it to somebody else. But I try to everything I put on my own records. I try to be it's got to be me. It's got to be I got to want to sing it.
Right.
It's hard to chase anything. I don't know. You start chasing things, you kind of you're fighting the wrong fight. You know what I mean? You're going to run in circles if you try chasing things, I think. And that's what I think a lot of these artists are trying to do.
Well, yeah, and yes. Well, and you should always be true to yourself when you play music too and whatnot. But yeah, I mean that's why I totally think that maybe they should just get rid of genres because that's the way it's going.
With you.
But to see the thing about it is this is what I see. The thing about it is there's still younger people today, like I'd say 30s, maybe 40s and younger, that still know and still like traditional country music. Because they grew up on it with their moms and their dads, and they still want it around. They like the old Hank, they like the old Merle Haggard, Willie Nelson, Waylon Jennings, Johnny Cash. So you can't get rid of traditional country completely.
No, yeah, you can't.
Yeah, I think Johnny Cash might be bigger today than he was when he was alive.
Right. Yeah.
It's crazy to think that, but
and of course overseas too. Things are changing overseas now too, because overseas, their music, their top 40 music, well, just a couple years ago was probably Johnny Cash, Patsy Cline, Dolly Parton. But now, since a lot of the artists are going over there and doing shows and doing concerts, they're actually kind of somewhat catching up with the times.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, I play with Cannon Smith. And I played with Brandy Clark, within the past year. And they're both over there in England doing shows in Ireland and a lot of stuff in England. It's crazy.
Well, we were over there for the British Country Music Awards, and the country scene there is just really different. I don't really know how to explain it. Like, I guess artists over there that would be, who are huge, if they came here in the United States, they wouldn't be. It's very weird. I don't know. I don't really... a friend of mine I work with.
We're big in Japan, DC. We're big in Japan.
Yeah.
All right.
A buddy of mine, he's a musician. He said, Heather, he's like, there's no recipe. He's like, I don't have the answer. There's no answer. I was like, yeah, I know.
Well, they do have a different sound and a different way that they play music over there. A lot of their, I'd say a lot of their traditional country over there is, well, it's kind of like old folk music, like you would hear from back. Yeah, because we have artists here on the station. Matter of fact, we got quite a few from Australia that I kid you not. Oh yeah, I kid you not. They could go toe to toe with any female artist here in the U.S. because they sound the same, they play the same, they are doing everything the same. And I guess I don't know. I guess maybe Australia is kind of pretty much like the United States, anyways. I mean, they're so close together. It's not even funny.
I think you're right. Yeah.
But
it is interesting.
So what's on the schedule for coming up here for your shows? What do you got? You got anything going on this weekend?
Yeah, we're doing a writers event. It's called Writers on the Rise. We're playing at this place called Frisky Frogs. It's in Nashville. That's this Wednesday. Derek and I are both performing our own originals, which is really nice. And then Derek and I are playing together. Where are we at Friday?
Plantation Pub.
It's a place called Plantation Pub. It's in Nashville. Local bar. The owner comes in and hangs out all the time. He's a blast. He likes to drink and have a good time. And then we're at the stage on Broadway on Saturday, I think at 7:30, right? I don't know.
Yeah, the stage is pretty.
Yeah, Derek and I.
Spot downtown.
Yeah, it's fun. Like Derek and I are here together, so we do gigs together, and then we do gigs separately. It's awesome, we have a lot of fun.
You guys should start a duo group. There you go. Right?
Yeah, Derek and Heather.
And there you go. See, the Derek and Heather show. Now don't forget, you guys are also an hour behind us too. So whatever time you guys have in Nashville, it's Central Time. Yeah, because when you guys were in Pennsylvania, I think you were on Eastern Time, weren't you?
Yeah. When we talked to you last, it was Eastern Time.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Right.
So now you're actually an hour behind us.
Yeah, it's so weird.
I know, right? All right. Well,
now my football game's on at noon.
Exactly. That means you just got to start drinking at 10 o'clock.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what happens.
They actually got laws against that, though. I don't think you can serve alcohol. It's like weird. Like Tennessee, they have you can't start drinking until 11. It's like all kinds of weird things like that. You can't buy wine on Sundays.
I know you cannot buy.
This is why I've been trying to get you guys to move to Florida, but you don't want to listen to me.
Hey, I like Florida. I'm not gonna lie.
Florida is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week drinking. You can go anytime to the beach. Go anytime to the beach. The tiki bar opens up 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Buddy, you can have a Bloody Mary or a Mai Tai right there on the beach.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
with a bowl of ice cream.
You see, I like that. There's ice cream involved. That is, oh my God, Reese cups and ice cream is like my vice. Like I can't help it. I love it so much. Ever since I was a kid.
All right. Well, listen, we're gonna take a short break, and we're gonna talk to you more about Nashville and all that good stuff when we come back. So don't go nowhere. Hang tight. We're gonna be back here with Derek and Heather right here on Florida Country Radio.
If you drink, don't drive. Driving through Georgia in late July on a day hot enough to make the devil sigh. I saw a homemade sign written in red, Ryan County Watermelon Festival ahead. Well, I wasn't in a hurry, so I slowed down, took a 2-lane road to a 1-horse town. There was a party going on. When I got there, I heard a welcome speech from a small town man. He said, we got 100 gallons of sweet red wine made from the biggest watermelons on the vine. Help yourself to some, but obey the law. If you drink, don't drive, do the watermelon crawl. When the band started playing, the Watermelon Queen said, let me show you something that you ain't never seen. She grabbed me by the arm, said, come on, let's go. She dipped down, spun around, and said, don't. She rocked back on her heels, dropped down to her knees, crawled across the floor, then she jumped back on her feet. She wiggled and she jiggled, beat all you ever saw. Said, this is how you do the watermelon crawl. She said, we got 100 gallons of sweet red wine made from the biggest watermelons on the vine. Help yourself to some, but obey the law. If you drink, don't drive, do the watermelon crawl. She rocked back on her heels, dropped down to her knees, crawled across the floor, then she jumped back on her feet. She wiggled and she jiggled, beat all you ever saw. This is how you do the watermelon crawl. Well, if you're ever down in Georgia around about July, if you ain't in a hurry, then you ought to stop by. I can guarantee that you're gonna have a ball learning how to do the watermelon crawl. Well, we got 100 gallons of sweet red wine made from the biggest watermelons on the vine. Help yourself to some, but obey the law. If you drink, don't drive, do the watermelon crawl. Have fun, you all. They do the watermelon crawl. 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 They do the watermelon crawl.
WBCW's Sunday nights, Florida Country Radio, Watermelon Crawl, and Heather just got her first taste of Tracy Bird's famous line dance called the Watermelon Crawl, and OMG. She had no idea who it was or where that song came from.
Nope.
I got fans that are 20, 25 years old that knows where that song comes from.
I don't know it.
They don't play the Watermelon Crawl in the Philly Burb.
And they don't play it where?
You jump to the left.
Now, wait a minute. Heather, where did you grow up at? You grew up in Pennsylvania or Florida?
No, I grew up right outside of Philly.
Okay, but you know about Florida. Did you ever get it? I mean, well, yeah, okay, I get it, because you said you grew up with like Madonna and the Bangles and Cyndi Lauper and stuff like that. So you really never went to the country clubs and hung out and line danced and whatnot and stuff like that, right?
No, my great uncle and my aunt, they used to line dance all the time. But I remember being a kid, like hanging out with them, but. Growing up, that's why we wrote that song George Jones, because I didn't know what country was until I heard George Jones. I just was not raised on country music. Like, my parents did not play it.
We have a fan. We have a fan named Ashley Sanders who lives just outside of Nashville, about 15, 20 minutes. She said she'd be more than glad to come over to downtown Nashville, take you to a country club, and teach you how to line dance to the Watermelon Crawl.
I'm in. Seriously, have her text me.
I know Ashley because she lived down here a few years ago and moved to Tennessee. So she's been in the clubs that I've played in. So she knows.
Oh my God, I love learning new line dances. I catch on pretty quick. I used to teach dance class. I used to be a dance teacher, so I would be down.
Why don't you be a line dance instructor? You can make a ton of money doing that.
Yeah, I honestly could. I just have to learn all the dances.
There used to be a website. There used to be a website you go to on the internet, Google somewhere, that you could actually get all the line dance songs that are out there and the songs. It would actually tell you the steps. It would give you the name of the songs, the whole 9 yards, and all that stuff too.
I'm gonna Google it. I'm sure something will pop up. My friend from home knows all the dance. She's great. She taught dance for a long time. She knows them all. I should call her.
I think they do that at the Wild Horse Saloon downtown. They do a lot of dancing.
Yeah, I don't really. Now that we're in Nashville, I really don't see it. Well, at least here, like the Broadway scene, I don't really see them doing line dancing.
The Wild Horse Saloon, I think, has a lot of dancing.
We'll have to go check it out. I'm gonna ask for the watermelon whatever.
Crawl.
The watermelon
whatever.
The watermelon roll.
It's not roll. It's crawl.
The watermelon hip bump.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's really cool. I actually really like that.
Derek,
song.
do I need to send you a U-Haul van right now to send you guys back up to Pennsylvania? Because if she starts going around Nashville asking people what the watermelon roll is, they're going to look at her like she's cross-eyed and drunk.
An egg roll?
Yeah, or okay. Tootsie Roll's another thing, too. Don't ask about the Tootsie Roll.
Oh, that's the best.
No, we did go to. They had the Merle Haggard tribute show.
Right. Yeah, I seen the pictures of that.
Oh my God.
And we got to hang out.
Toby Keith, the man.
Toby Keith and Ben Haggard and the rest of Merle's band, The Strangers. They did an impromptu concert downtown, kind of like a secret kind of gig at this place called Nudies.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Which is not a strip club, BC.
Yeah, not a strip club. Sorry.
And Toby got up. It was a lot of fun. We had a good time. And the Merle Haggard show tribute. I think they shot it for a DVD release or maybe it's going to be on Access or one of the TV shows. It's going to be on TV, I think, at some point.
Yeah.
And that was like the who's who of country music. I mean, they had Loretta Lynn, Dirk Bentley. I mean, everybody was there.
Right.
It's crazy.
You ever notice though that when it comes to country music, like old school country music, you would think that Nashville wouldn't get involved with this, because I would think that there's still, like I said before, there's still tons and tons of people that would go to these shows and see it, like they did with Michael Jackson when they brought him back on a hologram, doing stuff like that. You could do that with Patsy Cline. You could do that with Johnny Cash. Yeah. You could do that with a bunch of them. I mean that's just a plus right there, and they would make tons of money. It hurts my brain.
Well,
it hurts my brain when I talk about Nashville, because I don't think they really know what's going on. Well, I guess they kind of do, because they're targeting anybody from the age of 15 to 23, 24. That's their main target, because they know, because they know mom and dad's going to buy it for them if they can't buy it.
Well, they got these bands now. They're like tribute acts, and they're like, there's a Journey one that's really popular down here. There's a Led Zeppelin one. I mean, and people go to see these bands because they don't know they think they're like the real bands. They don't even know. I don't know if they know or they don't care. But it's like these tribute cover bands are making, they're doing this for a living and touring around the country, and and they're making a lot of money doing it, and a lot of people are going to these things. It's crazy.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, and believe it or not, I mean, as long as I've been doing, I've learned a lot more about the music industry since I've been doing this now, because I talk to people, hang out with people and stuff like that, and I'm starting to get to know people, and the fact is that I see a lot of bands that could be awesome tribute bands. I mean, totally will blow you off the wall, and I'm not talking about just in country. I'm talking about classic rock, southern rock, because that's what I do during Bike Week, because that's their forte. They don't, God forbid I ever try to play a hip hop song out there. I'd probably get shot or stabbed. But
my drummer's in a Bob Seger tribute band back home. They tour all over the place.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the kind of music that started the whole music scene. Back in the 30s and 40s. It was either country music or rock and roll, something that had a beat to it. Because if you think about you did have blues. You had blues back then, but you didn't have the hip hop. You didn't have the trance. You didn't have the techno. You didn't have the EDM music. You didn't have all that other stuff that's coming up now in this generation. So, and that's what we try. That's what I try to make the younger generation understand, that if it wasn't for the ones that hoofed the streets and did the walking and talking and sent their music to the radio stations themselves, you actually had to carry in your 45 or 33 into the radio station to have them play their music on air. Who knows where music would have gone,
Mm-hmm. True.
And
how about us doing gigs here? They don't want us to play country.
Yeah. And Elvis.
Oh, that's a funny thing we do when we do gigs down here, like. When we're playing for the night or whatever, and we're doing a couple sets of material, they don't even want to hear country music. They want to hear classic rock or Americana.
Yeah, they don't want to hear country music. It's so bizarre.
Yeah, they don't want us playing Luke Bryan and things like that. They want us to play
and we're in Nashville.
John Mellencamp and CCR and stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm singing Lady Gaga songs.
Now, don't you think there's something wrong with that?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
I mean, because well, and that's why I say that, and I also hear rumors too throughout Nashville. They're wanting to pull country music. They're wanting to take Nashville and move it, because there's so much bro country and other music that has come into that. They want to take country music out of Nashville and move it someplace else. And I'm thinking, why not just leave original country there? Because you got the Ryman Auditorium, you got the Grand Ole Opry. That's where country music started. Why not leave it there and take the other stuff out of Nashville? And I think that's what's going to happen. I think I really think it's going to take a while, but I think eventually it will happen, because people that live in Nashville, they'll get tired of it, and they're either going to move away from Nashville, which will put a hurting on the economy, or they're going to start raising Cain and say, listen, we don't want this here anymore. We're not going to buy any of your music until you do something about it. And
well, it's like Alan Jackson down on Broadway. Alan Jackson just opened a bar, and you can only do a traditional country there. He's trying, so it's, they're trying to, some people are trying to make a stand on that,
Well, yeah, and Toby Keith had his bars that he tried to open up. They had one here in Orlando. It lasted 6 months, and that was it, and it closed, because it's hard. That's why I say this whole area, Central Florida itself, is not too much involved with country music. Like I said, you have maybe, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3. You got 3 venues that will hold 1,000, 2,000 plus. that are within all 10, 15 miles of each other. But any place else, it's either hip hop, techno, R&B. It's rarely do you hear any classic rock unless you go to a biker bar, because that's just the way it is. Now you go on the outer skirts of Orlando, like Okeechobee or Polk County or someplace south or north of Orlando, then you'll get into the Merle Haggards and you'll get into the George Jones and Hank. But then again, now you got the type of music that's coming up, like Big Schmo and what's some of the other ones? Jogger Boys. Colt Ford. Yeah, Colt Ford. Colt Ford's all right though. He's not all. He mixes the country music in with it. He's okay. Matter of fact, he's one of our artists, Colt and Cowboy Troy. I talked to Cowboy Troy the other day, so they're both on our station. There's some of it. It's okay. It's good, but that's what the kids like. But then some of the other stuff just ain't doing it. And who would ever thought 10 years ago, even 5 years ago, that Nelly would be doing a co-write with Florida Georgia Line, on a country song. But then again, nobody even knew who Florida Country was. I was actually playing their music in the club back in 2012, the year before they became huge, and nobody knew who Florida Georgia Line was. And then all of a sudden they popped up on the scene, and they're thinking, well, and of course, they're the ones that kind of changed the face of country, because they came aboard with the piercings and the tattoos and everything else that had nothing to do with country music at all, period.
Well, they're on tour with Backstreet Boys now.
Well, yeah. And hey, don't get me wrong, don't get me wrong, I like the Backstreet Boys. I think what they did on the ACMs was cool.
Super talent.
Yeah, what they did on the ACMs was cool. As me being an old school guy and as old as I am, I understand it. I think it was cool. But I did notice that a lot of people if you noticed, a lot of people had made a lot of stink about it last year with having Pitbull and some of the other hip hop artists on our ACMs and our CMA awards. They didn't like that.
Yeah, we were there. We were there. We were at this. I think CMTs, right?
CMT awards.
Yeah, last summer we were there when Pitbull was there. Yeah, and Fifth Harmony. I don't even know. I was like, what is happening right now?
What's not Out Street? I want to say Out Street. The Outside Boys or something like that. What's the name of that group? They're a rock group. Outkast. 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 Yeah, they were there, and then too many people. I mean, for the last couple of years, I see it posting on Facebook and Twitter and everything on social media that people don't like that. Leave it alone.
Do you remember in Happy Day, the show Happy Days BC, when Fonzie tried to jump the shark?
Oh yeah, yep. Hey, did you know Joni? Joni died this past was it yesterday?
I saw.
Yep. She passed away. Of course, I feel bad for her because she, I guess from what I read and understood, she really didn't. I mean, once Happy Days was over, I mean, that was pretty much it for her career. I mean, nobody really gave her a chance to do anything or anything.
Yeah.
So young.
Oh,
yeah, never know, man. You got to live every day like it's your last.
Yeah, eat lots of ice cream.
Eat lots of ice cream.
Don't let any ice cream go to waste.
Well, hey, if you don't let no ice cream go to waste. Why you got to talk about ice cream? You're talking about. But see,
but we literally had ice cream before we talked to you.
Oh my God! Do you have a good dental plan? Do you Heather? Do you have a good dental plan?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, but I taught Heather how to sonic.
I never get cavities. I'm one of those weird people that don't get cavities. Yeah, I don't get cavities. I'm not, knock on wood. I just have my checkup.
You don't have any cavities at all?
Nope. I'm really lucky. I don't get cavities.
Yeah, you are.
I've never even had Novocaine. Like, I've never even had a shot in my mouth. Never in my life.
I had 5 cavities just when I was 18. course, I had all 4 of my wisdom teeth pulled when I was 18 too.
Did you?
Yep.
I still have those. I still have my wisdom. All 4 of them.
Wow, no cavities. I'm impressed.
Thank you. I think it's because of the ice cream. It's like, I don't know, the milk and the ice cream.
Are you sure you're from this planet?
Oh my God! Don't get me started.
Did I? Okay, so what did I bring up? Tell me what you've actually wondering if you're from a. Are you one of them people that likes to talk about extraterrestrial stuff and outer space and being from another world? Are you like one of them Zen people?
Fascinating. And the UFO hunters, ever see that show? Oh, it's so cool.
The
it's
Ghost
so
Hunters.
Scared. I get so scared.
I
sleep with the lights on. I get scared.
You're a Zen follower. You're a Zen person. That's what you are.
It's fun. Well, it's just interesting. I mean, I don't know if we'll ever know the truth about everything, but it's just interesting. I like watching the shows and all this different history. I think it's cool.
Oh yeah,
so maybe someday we'll hear something. I don't know.
Are you gonna? Do you have a seat reserved for next year when the rocket goes to the moon? Are you gonna be one of the first people to live on the moon?
I'm gonna be in the rocket. Yeah, I'm gonna be.
She'll be singing that song, Rocket Man.
Yeah, that'll be me. Sky rockets in sight. Ooh. Yeah.
I worry about you. I worry about you too.
My mom really likes those shows too.
Does she?
It's fun.
What is it?
We tease my mom. We tell her she's an alien.
Mom, if you're listening, your daughter's calling you an alien.
I know. My mom, I think she's listening. Hi, Mom. I'm pretty sure she's listening. She's going to be like, Heather, Lynn, why did you say that? Why did you say I was an alien?
Well, I know your friend Jessica is not listening because she's at work, so say hi to her so when she does listen, she'll feel special. I'm sure she's tickled. I'm sure she's tickled pink that now you're down there in Nashville.
Yeah, we actually have to get together with Jess. We saw Jess when we first moved.
Randy Travis.
Oh my God! Some car just went by really crazy. Did you hear that?
You mean she hasn't? You mean she's not sitting on your front door?
No, she lives about like 40 minutes from us.
Oh, okay. So she's
on the other end of Nashville, so we're not like super close to her.
Right.
But we went to Randy Travis together. It was awesome. My God, that was great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Randy's doing pretty good for what he's been through.
I bet he looked good. He had a really good time.
Yeah, and my opinion on Randy is it's a shame and it's sad that it took this far to get to where he understood what he needed to do to make a change in his life. Because I mean, everybody talked about him and stuff like that, but I feel sorry for him. But I think I've always liked Randy. I liked his music. He's a great guy.
Oh yeah, oh my God, that concert! I had so much fun. Who came out? Was it Michael Ray came out?
Michael Ray's from my hometown. He's from he's from right here in Orlando.
That boy can sing.
Yep.
Derek opened up for him in Jersey. Oh, that boy can sing.
I actually when he first signed with because he's been hanging out with John Rich. He does a lot of stuff with John Rich, and John Rich kind of got him into the Nashville scene. Well, when he first signed and came back home to do a hometown reunion tour, I actually went and worked with him and set up his show over there at the fairgrounds. But matter of fact, I got a picture somewhere with him. Michael Ray's a good guy. But you know what? Here's another interesting thing that kind of I want to get y'all's opinion on too, because I look at it this way: a lot of the indie artists that we play here on the station, and of course all the other indie artists everywhere on the station, I think they also get a bad rep too, because when you do sign to a record label, why in the world do they sit on you guys for 5 or 6 years until they decide to use you? That's what kills me, because I know a lot of them, they did that with Michael Ray for at least the first 2 years before he even did anything.
We talk about that a lot. I have a buddy who was signed with Virgin Records for a while from home, and he said, Heather, whatever you do, don't sign a record deal. Like, he was totally against it because
I say the same thing. Yeah, do not sign a record deal at all. Period.
Yeah, we hear that. We have friends who are signed, and we hear that a lot. a lot.
And that's why corporate Nashville, I think that's why they're scrambling, because they're worried about that, because they know that the word's getting
you
out.
Can do everything on your own.
Yeah, they know the word's getting out. I totally agree that every artist that's coming up should be able to manage, produce, sell merchandise, set up their own shows. Everything should be in-house to do what they do for themselves, because I think they have a better chance to do it than sitting around waiting for some big, huge record label to try to get them a big, huge deal. It's not going to happen, because there's so many artists out there, and they're going to put the indie artists on the back burner because they don't want to burn their bridges with their artists that they already have out in the big leagues.
No one's going to put more work into your career than you.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly.
Amen.
Get rid of BMI, get rid of ASCAP, all of them.
I know. It's yeah.
Go ahead. No, say what you feel. I'm interested. I want to hear what you say, because I everybody respects your opinion. I want to hear what you say.
Yeah, and basically you have, like Derek just said, you have to do everything all on your own, and a lot of time record labels, they want to see if you have a following. They want to see this, they want to see that before they even consider you.
They want to see your 20,000
they want, and like half the time, Facebook people buy likes, buy this, buy that. We know quite a few artists that do that. Their likes on Facebook's not even real.
They do the same. Like, they do the same thing for DJs too. When I do clubs, when I do clubs and stuff like that, or when I try to do a dig, they ask me, how many followers you got, and are they going to show up? And it's like, okay.
Well, even when we try to get gigs around town, they're like, "Do you have a following?" We're like, "We just moved here. That's what we're trying to get a following."
Here's what you tell them. Here's what you tell them. I'll give you my. I'll give you my line that I tell mine too. When a venue asks me, "Do I have a following?" or "How many people can I bring in?" I say this to them. I say, I may have 2,000 or 3,000 fans follow me on Facebook and on Twitter and on Instagram and all that stuff. I says, but it's not my job to bring these people into your venue. You hired me to entertain, to play music, to entertain the crowd. It's your responsibility to bring in customers to your venue to listen to us play.
Because you're the hired entertainment.
Right.
If a bar or venue or whatever can't bring people in just because they need the artist to bring the people in, like, that's just crazy to me.
Right.
It's failed business model. Like, that happens to us a lot too. So the same thing with like the record labels. It's like you gotta, unless the deal is like the best deal of a lifetime and you're not going to get screwed.
Right. Well, I mean, but you guys also too get screwed, just like us DJs, because now everybody and their brother thinks they're a DJ or they're an artist or they can play guitar or whatever, because because you're going to have people that's coming right behind you saying, well, I'll do a 4-hour show for $50 or, tips or whatever. And that's what they're looking towards. That's what they're looking towards.
Artists out there, don't do that. Artists who are listening right now, don't do that. Don't. I know they'll play for nothing. You're like, are you kidding? Like, you got to.
I get on Craigslist. I get on Craigslist at least maybe once a day, maybe once every other day. And oh my God, all the ads and advertisements that DJs or musicians and stuff like that. I say, you got to be kidding me. I've noticed everybody and their brother has started to try a radio station on the internet ever since I started my station 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, that's the thing with the internet. Anybody can do anything. You know what I mean? Everything, a video, a website, anybody.
You can buy YouTube likes now.
Yeah, you can buy YouTube likes. So if someone's got like millions of views, don't always believe it.
Oh yeah, and it's do what now? Yeah, it's a pain in the ass if you ask me.
It is. It's really tough, and that's why Derek and I are both songwriters. Well, we like to write anyway, but you can't get into this business thinking like, okay, I sing well, so I'm gonna make it. Like, no, you gotta write your own songs, be your own artist, have your own way. Like, it's really tough, and as you know, being a DJ, it's hard. It's not easy. We do it because we love music so much. If we didn't love music, there's no way I think we would keep doing this.
Well, yeah, and that's, Oh, yeah, trust me, some days I think, why in the hell am I even doing this? Because, Yeah, I mean every little bit of money I make doing gigs and stuff like that goes into the music. That's why I'm trying to get sponsors, sponsors to help out because, it gets expensive.
It's possible. It costs a lot of money. People know.
Yeah.
Did you get sponsored by Hooters?
Oh yeah, Hooters.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, no. I want. Here's what I want because I tell them, it's. A lot of people don't realize that it's actually cheaper to advertise with an internet radio station than it is to pay for a 30 or 90-second spot on FM radio. It's way cheaper because I can we can put their logos on our pages, on our website, and we can do a 30-second sound tag for them on the shows and still come out way cheaper than what somebody would pay for FM radio. And that's what I say. That's what I say. From what I've heard and what I've been talking to people, I like the fact that what I'm hearing is good because we got them running scared. So they're going to have to do two things. They're going to have to listen to us. Corporate Nashville is going to have to listen to us and try to work out some kind of agreement, or they're going to sabotage the whole thing and try to start from scratch. And if that happens, that's going to be catastrophe for everybody involved. That's going to be very bad.
It's going to be interesting to see how everything unfolds. That's for sure.
Yeah, I
don't know. For Derek and I, coming from the Northeast and then coming down here and seeing two different markets, it's like, I don't know, Derek. What would you say? Like just a difference.
Yeah, but but see, you guys would expect Nashville to be country music, but it's not. I mean, it's
not.
Yeah, and that's why I say, I think people are starting to realize now that you don't have to go to Nashville. I think the only reason, now from what I hear, and I think this is still true, that in Nashville to be a songwriter, you actually have to be living in Nashville when you're writing songs. I guess that's part of the policy or the contract. That's part of the contract.
I would say that.
Yeah, there's two different Nashvilles. There's the lower Broadway honky-tonks party bar Nashville, where you walk in and they're playing Summer of '69 and Jesse's Girl and Pour Some Sugar on Me.
Right.
That's the one side of Nashville. That's the lower Broadway tourist Nashville. Real stuff where you got to dig a little deeper for it, and where the songwriters hang and places.
Are you there? Uh-oh. We lost him. Oh, no. Let me see if I can get him back. His phone probably died. Let's try it again here. Let's try.
Hello?
I can't believe you hung up on me.
No, I think you cut off.
I don't know what happened. I don't know who cut me off. I never lose signal here at the studio. Shame on you. You sure it wasn't?
It's aliens, CC.
I think it was Heather.
It's aliens.
It's aliens, yeah. No, does she got ice cream? Does she got ice cream on the phone? It's probably her damn fault. The phone keys probably got sticky.
She's like, well, I was saying. Did you hear what I was saying? There's two different Nashvilles. There's like the lower Broadway party honky tonk Nashville. Then there's the songwriters Nashville, where you kind of have to dig a little deeper.
Right.
So it's like two different things. So and I don't really like hanging around downtown. We tend to go other places and different places where songwriters hang out and artists hang out and stuff like that. So we kind of stay away from the touristy spots. So.
Well, yeah, that's I can't believe Nashville is actually. Well, yeah, I guess Nashville would have a tourist spot because what part of you came from Philadelphia? What's in Philadelphia besides the Independence Bell? Really, nothing, right?
No, it's nothing. Jersey.
Liberty Bell.
Yeah, or the Liberty Bell. Yeah. Well, and in the fact though that that was where the Declaration of Independence was signed too. But
yeah.
I'm from New Jersey.
Jersey? That's even worse. Because then if you're now if you're in Atlantic City, then you got Bon Jovi that grew up there. Poison grew up there.
I was from the Pine Barrens. That's where I lived. I lived with the Jersey Devil.
Yeah, Derek's a piney.
Oh, well now there's certain parts of Jersey, like and certain parts of New York that it's funny because you can go to them places up there and you'll find more country there than you will going to Nashville. I mean, anybody's listening. I'm not ragging on Nashville. Nashville's probably a great place. I've never been there, so I can't really.
Oh, yeah, you love it. You would absolutely love it.
No, because I'd probably get thrown in jail for speaking my mind. But
it's just the idea of Nashville maybe has changed, That's all. But it's still awesome. Like Derek said, there's some venues you can hear old-time country and really enjoy yourself, listen to really good musicians and artists.
You gotta do your homework.
Yeah, you gotta do your homework. You gotta find out where the good shows are. Like Jamie Johnson. Oh, God, I love him.
Jamie, yeah, I used to play his music all the time. Matter of fact, I still get requests. I still get requests for his music because he's got great. Yeah,
his recordings, like
oh yeah,
him live is like that man gives me chills. I mean that.
And you know what's funny? You know what's funny is a lot of people think that he sounds a lot like Chris Stapleton, which they kind of closely do, except for Jamie's got a little bit deeper voice than what Chris does.
Yeah, Stapleton's more like I would say bluesy a little bit.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So like both phenomenal artists,
Yeah.
Just Alison Krauss constantly sings with Jamie Johnson. We've seen them together quite a few times. It's like that's the type of shows that you'll find down here. They're just incredible. Like Loretta Lynn played at the Ryman. I saw her last weekend, and Crystal Gale came out. Oh, they're
supposed to be having a big bike event at Loretta Lynn's ranch.
Really?
Well, now supposedly this is what I caught on the news flashes and stuff like that. I guess they had all set it up and everything. Loretta Lynn's ranch is just outside there of Nashville. They were supposed to hold a bike week there, and supposedly the guy that was putting everything together, I guess, got all these venues together and all these vendors and people and stuff like that, and I guess hauled butt and took off with the money. So now that I guess they're looking for his butt, but I don't know if they managed to get it back together or what. But I haven't seen anything posted about it. But yeah, it was supposed to be a big huge event.
Yeah, if you hear any more about that, let me know because I'll go. I'll show up there.
Just come to Daytona and hang out with me where I'm at.
I know we didn't go down to Florida, Derek.
And you got Bike Week coming up in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. You're not that far from South Carolina.
No, we're not that far. Not at all. It's so weird that we're like in the middle.
I'm gonna have to set my schedule. Let's see. On 12/22, I'll be hanging with Derek at the Country Bar, and on Bike Week in Daytona, Heather and her assless chaps will be hanging here at Bike Week with me. So.
Yeah, watermelon cross.
Do what?
Heather will be doing the watermelon crawl.
Yeah, no, the watermelon bump. That's what I call it. Watermelon bump. The bump.
Believe it or not, there's a lot of people that line dance during Bike Week. I was surprised.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah, I was surprised.
I
was surprised.
when people do it. I always jump in. I have fun.
They line dance and they pole dance.
Oh God, Derek. See, I guess Derek's a dirty old man. You're a dirty old man.
I am not a dirty old man. Thank you very much.
I'm on to you. I know you too well, BCLA.
See, I've been trying to find a girlfriend. See, now you just ruined it for me.
No,
I am not a dirty old man.
That's why I like Derek, dirty old man.
Oh. Okay, so there's a chance for me then. You got a sister?
There's a chance.
Gotta learn the watermelon bump.
If you learn the watermelon bump, you're in.
I know all them songs. I used to line dance all them songs.
That's awesome. I need to get on my line dancing game. I'll be the country singer doing like the booty class, Oh, do you imagine? Oh my God, it's hysterical. What is it?
The truffle.
What is it? The Cupid Shuffle?
No, the truffle.
What's the truffle? Oh, wait, I can do the mashed potato.
It's the guy from the Goonies.
Oh God. Goonies.
Oh yeah, God, that's an old movie there. Yeah.
I love the
Yes,
Goonies.
I play the Cupid Shuffle. I play the WAP. I play the Wobble.
Oh yeah, I love that one.
Yeah, because it's not country.
I love dancing to that one. That's a fun one. Yeah.
But well, since you like old classic rock quite a bit too, Molly Hatchet hangs out with us whenever he comes to Bike Week and Daytona. So,
No, really?
Yeah, so that's what I'm telling you. You need to come down and hang with us.
Go down there.
I'm trying to get, matter of fact, we got 4 artists that actually played this year at Bike Week. Pearl Clarkland played, Richard Lynch played, Jess Lee from Tampa played, and there was one more. Who was the other one? Oh, shoot. I can't remember now. Megan, one of our local artists here. She played. So, yeah, we got artists.
Really?
Yep. We got artists that play at Bike Week. So, I try to throw everybody's name in the hat and try to get them to play at Cabbage Patch, because Cabbage Patch, where I host and DJ, it's the oldest biker bar in Florida. It was established back in 1902 or something like that. But and it's a huge place too. Small bar. The bar's probably maybe 300 square foot big, but the property itself.
Oh wow, that's really cool. That's
yeah,
pretty neat,
the property itself though is where they hold all the events and everything. So what else is on the agenda for this week? A typical day in your household is pretty much what? Just writing songs and sitting around and pestering each other and eating ice cream?
Yeah, pretty much. That's a typical day for us.
It's been raining for the past 3 days.
Yeah, it's like
you need to send some of that rain down this way because it's burning down here.
Oh, no, really? The river is starting to flood. It's just like crazy over here.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
We need to purchase a boat.
Yep.
But yeah, that's a typical day. We're just really focused on writing, working with other artists, getting back in the Iggy scene. And then I guess once we have a good amount of material, I know Derek's going to do another record, another record. So
are you going to do any more?
Yeah. But right now I'm just focused on working with other artists and getting a good, amount of great songs, and then
you're gonna collaborate more right now then.
Yeah,
right?
I'm probably going to collaborate a little bit more than Derek will. Derek has a guy back at home that, they work together a lot. But for me, my uncle and I write songs together, but he's back home. So, we have a handful of songs that we worked on together that we have to finish up, and then I'm working with other writers down here. So it's just fun. I like to see where everyone else's, their mind is at, different ideas and stuff. It's fun. But I think I'm kind of going more towards, genres are dead, but I love country, so I'm kind of mixing the country and like the classic rock a little bit because I'm a big fan of Heart. I don't know. I love rock, Pat Benatar. Like, I love.
What about Southern rock or outlaw music?
Yeah,
outlaw country.
Texas country.
Then you should have moved to Then you should have moved to Texas. You know how many connections? In Texas are right now compared? That tells me that you don't have to move to Nashville to do what they do out there. Texas is pretty much in their own. They're pretty much in their own community out there because.
I hear that.
Yeah.
I hear that a lot.
Yep, they don't.
My older brother plays guitar, and he was out. My older brother plays lead guitar, and Jason was in Austin, Texas, and he was just saying, you have to get out there. He said it's like a whole other world, just like you said. It's like a whole other thing. So
the people in Texas can give two shits about people in Nashville.
Yeah, that's exactly
from what
I've
been told.
That's exactly what my brother says. And their sounds not that it's a dirty sound. It's just like he said. It's just like heavier. It's just like a different. I don't know. Their country music is way different, which is really cool. I would really like to check it out.
Well, see, you got all these plans now. See,
Derek, I gotta
Derek, you're gonna have to either rob a bank or rob a train or something to get enough money for her to go all these places because it sounds like she wants to. Sounds like she wants to travel.
Travel, BC Lee.
Yeah, hey man, we went to England, we went to France.
Yeah, in England and France.
We're hanging out here.
I can't believe you guys didn't bring me back anything.
What did you want?
I don't know. Shit, anything.
I brought stuff back home for the fam, and they didn't really seem to interested in what we brought them home because there's really no good souvenirs there.
Well, yeah, but anything from France is good because I could probably tell the closest I've been outside of the United States was Mexico, and that was back in the 80s. when I was younger.
I know.
But,
I want to go to Mexico now. I'd be too scared.
Because of what?
We watched the thing on, who is it? El Chapo? We watched the thing on El Chapo this morning.
Yeah.
I was like,
no, you still got people taking the boat from Florida, down there to what is it, Cozumel and Cancun and all them places
Cozumel.
and stuff like that. But we actually drove all the way from Texas to Mexico City.
What?
Yeah, we were. It was a church group. We were doing on a mission trip, and I was still in high school. And this was back in the 80s. Yeah, we went in Laredo, Texas. We went in Laredo, Texas. Drove all the way through Mexico to Mexico City.
That's crazy. That would never happen today. That's wild.
No, probably not. Not in a church van.
Wow.
Okay, save a horse, ride a cowboy, right?
You ain't kidding.
Okay.
A friend of mine was dating a girl that came here from Mexico. She was a little girl, and she was in the trunk of a car. That's how she got over here. And it wound up being his girlfriend later. I was like, she eventually got her citizenship. But
should you be saying this on radio?
Can you imagine, like, being a little kid in the trunk of a car, like, across the border? Oh my god, that's crazy.
I could,
yeah. Watch this on El Chapo.
No, I think they got him locked. They got him locked up now, don't they?
Yeah, finally, after like a bunch of tries, until he escapes again underneath the toilet.
Well, but they got him locked up over here in the States, so I don't think he's going. I don't think he's going anywhere in the States.
Yeah, I think that's it. Hopefully that's it.
He's still running the show from his prison cell.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah, but he was doing that in Mexico. I don't see how he was managing to get away with doing it if he's in an American prison, because I think it'd be more hard to get anything to him in an American prison cell.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? I wouldn't put it past any of those people. There's cartels down there. They run the country, man.
Oh yeah, and that's why we got pot dispensaries popping up all over the place.
True story.
Yep, the government runs it. Hey, is the chicken done yet? I'm hungry.
Yeah, I think dinner's almost done. I think we'll probably have to.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up on you then.
No, you have to.
Since she did all the talking.
Hey, it's been great.
I know. Well, I had one piece of chicken around. Almost done.
Well, that's good. All right. Well, listen. Tell everybody where they can get your music at. I'm sure I'll talk to you again sometime soon.
Yeah,
we'll talk to you.
I'm gonna send you some more songs.
Okay. Yeah. You still got the email. You still got the email, right? actionworksmusic@gmail.com.
It's not. I have it. I'll give it to Derek.
Yeah, I'll make sure I email you a couple of tracks.
Yeah, you do know that Jess wants to come to Florida because she loves coming down here to her friend's house in Destin. So you guys, you two need to bring her down here. That way, y'all can come down. You come down over here to Daytona because it's closer to me. Daytona's only 30 minutes away, so.
I think she's in the tiki bar business now.
Yeah, well, that's a whole nother monster.
Well, we'll bring her down with us when we come visit.
Yeah, because she definitely wants to get down here. She needs to have a vacation. she needs to take a breather.
Yeah, we'll get her. She can line dance with me. We'll get a couple drinks down. We'll get all crazy.
You give them a drink.
Watermelon crawl.
Watermelon crawl.
I can make you a drink. Down here. It's called swamp water, and it's got 26 different alcohols in it.
So like Slimer juice.
And it tastes like watermelon when you drink it.
Ecto Cooler.
Oh yeah, Ecto Cooler. But it's like watermelon. That sounds actually really good.
Yep. And whatever you do not get a unicorn from Starbucks. It tastes like ass.
Oh, I love unicorns. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. That drink is just nasty.
It just doesn't look good.
No, you after you read what's all in it, you might not want to drink anything from there anymore.
I smell that chicken. I smell it.
All right, guys, I'll hang up on you. Hey, thanks for hanging with us and talking with us here tonight on the show. But definitely definitely. I'm sure I'll be talking to you soon. Did you say where to get your music at?
iTunes.
iTunes.
Go to my website, DerekCrider.com, or
HeatherMusic.com.
I'm on iTunes, and that's the best way, I guess.
We're everywhere. Just look for us.
Or your local Dairy Queen store.
Oh, yeah, to go to Dairy Queen, I'll be in the parking lot, like the sunglasses on, trying not to get noticed.
Yeah, or White Castle.
Or White Castle. We don't have White Castles down here. We got Crystals.
Oh, yeah. Crystals, yeah.
They're here, too. They're That's a poor man's White Castle.
All right, I'm gonna try to hook up Heather with Dairy Queen. See if we can't get her doing some music for him. I'm gonna see if I can't hook it up.
I'd love to. I would totally sing it.
There you go. Do some jingles. Do some jingles for him.
I know. I will. I mean it. I'll think about it.
See, there you go.
I'll think of some Dairy Queen jingles.
I need to.
You're talking. BC Lee, you're talking to the girl right now that's wearing Christmas socks.
Oh yeah, I got Christmas socks on.
Christmas socks. It's not even cold up there. Why are you wearing Christmas socks?
Well, it's cold this weekend. It was in the low 50s.
Oh, you know how warm it was here today? You want me to tell you? It was 90.
Oh my goodness. Not here, not this weekend. But yeah,
all right.
I got Christmas.
Go eat your chicken. Thanks for talking with me tonight, guys. And
take care, man.
yep, and I will be talking to you soon. All right.
Yep, be good, man.
All right, bud. Talk to you later.
Yep.
Bye-bye. Bye. Derek Crider and Heather Lynn, right here on Florida Country Radio. We're going to take a quick short break. Hang tight. We'll be back. Stay tuned.
Jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll, so come and take your time and dance with me. I love rock and roll, so put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll, so come and take your time and dance with me.
Rock me, roll me, baby, come hold me. I gotta make my paper or I got me, come hold me. Brahma Bull, yeah, I'm on another level. American Pie, put the metal to the pedal. New sensation, tour around the nation. Brahma Bull, baby, I was on vacation. City after city, baby, state to state. I'm catching on to y'all with my secret bait. You're flowing up creek, you better start rolling. You're faker than an episode of Lizard League towing. Range like a roper, you need to move over. If the bull took a nap, then I'd be a bulldozer. But I don't sleep, I did not weep when I heard that your style died 6 foot deep. I got tricks up my sleeve like I'm David Blaine. Damon Wayans for the wannabes, a major pain.
He smiled so I got up and asked for his name. He said, baby, why you asking me? 'Cause it's all the same. He said, can I take you home where we could be alone? And next we were moving on, singing, I love rock and roll, so put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll, so come and take your time and dance with me.
Put a quarter in the jukebox, I play myself. Flip-flops, rocking no socks, clearing the show. I've been called a redneck, I've been called a hick. Got 'em jumping up and down like a pogo stick. Old school, got 'em acting strange. Party in the dungeon, Alice in chains. Call Joan on the phone, hit the watering hole. Call me daddy of this game, I'm a fatherly soul. Hands in the sky, middle fingers flying. Gotta ask why, all you dudes keep trying. Keeping up with the bull is gonna wear you out eventually. So much game, they just do a damn penalty. Give me 15, I'll take that 30 long. Put the pressure on me, baby, like a Mercury song. Finished, not even started yet. Take my rock and my rolling head out like jet.
He said, can I take you home where we could be alone? And next we were moving on, and he was with me, yeah, me. He was with me, yeah, me. He was with me, yeah, me. And next we were moving on, singing, I love rock and roll, so put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll, so come and take your time and dance with me. I love rock and roll, so put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll, so come and take your time and dance with me. summer is long and it's getting even longer. She's sitting at home with a diamond ring, waiting by the phone, thinking he might call her every Saturday night. It's the same damn thing. Why don't you tell it to her like you told it to me? By the neon moon out on 63. You're a real tough man if you can't stand out. Get lucky. Doing magic tricks with a silver band. There then is gone from your left hand. Saw you with her before your cold feet. It's funny how you don't recognize me. Why don't you tell it to her like you told it to me? By the neon moon out on 63. You're a real tough man if you can't stand out. Get lucky. Well, I bet you remember my best friend. Thought you'd be married by the summer's end. Ignoring your phone and she's calling me. If you walk out of here alive, you're lucky if I don't get my hands on you around 3 a.m. Turn your brown eyes blue. You better slip out before I pay my bill. This bar ain't shutting down, but you will. Tell it to her like you told it to me. By the neon moon out on 63. You're a real tough man if you can't stand out. You're a real tough man if you can't stand out. Getting lucky.
WBCW Florida Country Radio's Sunday night. Here hanging with you. Right here on the network in Central Florida. Yeah. We're going to be starting here the top 20 countdown soon. Be probably first of next month. We got stuff coming up this weekend. We got the Leesburg Bike Fest that we're going to be out. We're going to be out there from Thursday till Sunday at the Wildwood Recreational Park. It's about 10 minutes from downtown Leesburg. We've turned it into a camping area. We're going to have biker games, biker events. It's going to be hosted by Born to Ride magazine. We're also going to have live bands on Friday and Saturday night. Of course, we'll be out there Thursday through Sunday to keep you up to date and keep you going all weekend. And but it's going to be a good thing. This will be their first time they're doing anything with Leesburg Bike Fest. If you want any more information on it, you can go to www.wworp.com and check it out. They're right there on US 301 in Wildwood. You can't miss it. And like I said, it's about 10 minutes from downtown Leesburg, so where all the festivities are. Because from what I've been told, what I've been hearing, everything around Leesburg is pretty much sold out as far as campgrounds and hotels and everything else. So make sure you check that out. And Waffle House. Jeez. I want to hear him walk away. I could probably do Waffle House. We'll close out with Waffle House for you. Yeah, thanks to everybody that listened to the show tonight. Let me get that loaded up here for you. Check us out on our website at www.wbcwradio.com. It's got a link on there for our radio station. You can click on the link where you can hear music 24 hours a day, 7 days a week from Florida Country Radio and the WBCW networks. Let me find it here for you. Let's see what else we got going on. Of course, we got the Leesburg Bike Fest this weekend. Yes, Ashley, if you didn't know, Doug Spiker got married. I'm doing his reception next month at their house. Congratulations to Doug and his wife Cindy. And let's see here. What was I looking for? Oh, yeah. Waffle House. Waffle House. Meet me at the Waffle House. And I knew you'd say, what? Yes, he did. He got married. There it is. But yeah, thanks to you guys in the chat room hanging out with us. Don't forget, we do have a chat room. It's on Spreaker.com when we broadcast. So if you want to come in and sit and chat with us on the chat room, hang out and talk with everybody, hey, we definitely would like you to. Make sure you tell everybody about our show. Also, we are now also on Mixcloud.com. You can hear all of our broadcasts on Mixcloud.com. It's just Mixcloud.com/Florida_country_radio. And of course, on Wednesday nights, too, we also are still broadcasting on iHeartRadio. So check that out, too. But, it's all good. Let's see, today's Sunday, Wednesday, probably no show Wednesday because, like I said, we got this weekend coming up. So probably won't be no show Wednesday and probably no show Sunday. So the next time we'll talk again will probably be the following Wednesday. But just keep up with us. Like I said, check out our radio station at WBCWradio.com and all that good stuff. We want to say thanks to everybody. Thanks to Derek, Crider, and Heather Lynn for talking with us tonight and just rambling on. And I want some chicken now. I'm hungry now, damn it. It's all their fault. And Dairy Queen's right around the corner, too. That's just not right. That's racial. That's racial, man. That's racial. I'm telling you, especially for a fat guy. And then she calls me old. Oh, my God. I had a girl tell me I looked 31 years old at Bike Week, and she wasn't drunk. At least not that I know of. Anyways, have a good night. We'll see you next time here on the station. Same time, same place. We're going to leave you with a little bit of Colt Ford, Waffle House. Have a good night. I'm your host, Big Country. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
See, me and my old lady, we've been fighting a bunch, and I ain't quite for sure, but I got me a hunch. Now I know I've been drinking, but I'm thinking kinda clear. This here's the truth, and I ain't leaving this booth until I tell everybody exactly what she done. I done called my boy Sonny, told him bring my gun. I'm trying to figure out exactly what went wrong. I'm working day like the dark to give her a nice home. I ain't never been the type to ask for too much, just a meal now and then, and sometimes a slow touch. Tell me what to do, man, what do you think? I know the waitress and the cook, and they don't care if we drink. I'm just trying to make sense out of all this Lord, I'm not a violent man, but the gun's in my hand. Should I stay or should I go, or just let it be? Lord, the cheating woman's gonna be the death of me.
Meet me at the Waffle House, it's going down. Just found out my old lady's been messing around. Meet me at the Waffle House and bring me my gun. Need someone to talk to before I hurt someone.
Man, my whole world is upside down. I guess I'm about to be the laughing stock of the town. I heard from my cousin this a dozen or more, and I found the sheriff's badge on the bedroom floor. An old boy from church said he saw her with the preacher 40 miles from here at a bar drinking beer. She told me that she was having some lunch with her sister. I was home cleaning up, wishing I didn't miss her. See, love will bring you home, but
lies brought me here. Heard her and the town judge been at it for a year. I reckon you can't make a whore a housewife, but I damn sure tried, even when she lied. Now I'm sitting here staring at this plate of grits, thinking about going to put a bullet in that chick. Maybe I should shoot every one of them fellas, but come to think of it, son, I really ain't jealous. Matter of fact, let me thank y'all for making it clear. Hell, fix me a patty melt, son, and pour me a beer. Now I'm scattered, smothered, covered, and happy to be free. To hell with cheating women, y'all heard it from me. So
meet me at the Waffle House. It's going down. Just found out my old lady's been messing around. Meet me at the Waffle House and bring me my gun. Need someone to talk to before I hurt someone. Meet me at the one on 28. My gun's in the closet under my bad company tapes. And grab that moonshine sitting on the freezer. It's gonna ease the pain the next time I see her. Meet me at the Waffle House. It's going down. Just found out my old lady's been messing around. Meet me at the Waffle House and bring me my gun. Need someone to talk to before I hurt someone.
Tried to walk away,
Would you let me?
and if I quit it all today,
Would you respect me?
yeah, I've been going through a couple things. Head spinning on my porch while the birds sing. I try and get into this carefree mindset. Time flies getting old, but I ain't blind yet. A little life left and I'ma make the best of it. And here I am, burnt out, now confessing it. Where'd I go wrong? It's not the question at hand. It's where I went right and became a man. Kids looking up to me with grown men crying from the words that I spoken when I wasn't even trying. I wanna walk away, but I don't know if I will let me. And if I walk away, I don't know if I'll respect me.
If I tried to walk away, would you let me? If I quit it all today, would you respect me? If I slowly start to fall, would you hold me? See, they think I've got it all, they don't know me.
Sometimes I feel like my best is past, like I poured out my soul and filled up that glass, like I gave every ounce that I had to give, like writing bad checks cause I had to live, like going on the road when I felt like I was dying, falling to your knees when you couldn't stop crying, knowing that your time in the light is dim, knowing that it's time for the fat to trim. Sometimes I feel like I keep on writing just to say something that you think's exciting. I roll like thunder, flash like lightning, singing from the heart while my chest is tightening.
If I tried to walk away, would you let me? If I quit it all today, would you respect me? If I slowly start to fall, would you hold me? See, they think I've got it all, they don't know me.
They don't have to know me as long as I'm true. Winning's not a trophy, this is what I'm telling you. My body's beat down, my head's a mess. They got me laying down trying to beat the stress. But I throw on my mask, paint it with a smile, fill another flask and drive them miles. See, I love my fans, without them I'm nil. With the hurt that I feel